Hello everybody, my name is Davis and welcome back to another video, and today we are here for another episode of Tropic Talks. Now, we just got done, and in fact, some areas aren't even done, with the impacts of major Hurricane Helene. This was a devastating, catastrophic landfall that has left over 1,000 missing and at least 100 dead, and again, the numbers are going up by the day as continuous dam breaks and extreme flooding continue to impact the East Coast. But we're not anywhere close to done with hurricane season. In fact, it's really just now reaching its peak. We were thinking this was going to be a below average season, but then out of nowhere, all this popped off. And as you can see, this map is pretty crowded here. So today, we've got a lot to go over. So let's go ahead and get right into it. We're going to go through all these little disturbances here on the National Hurricane Center map from least of concern to most of concern. Now, least of concern is going to be Tropical Storm Isaac here. So this was a Category 2 hurricane at one point, alright? It got decently strong, but this is not going to impact anybody. It may bring some higher waves to areas like Ireland and Greenland and Iceland, really all the lands. But other than that, it's not really going to bring any major impacts as it slowly dies out because of the cooler ocean waters this far north. After that, we got disturbance 2 here just off the coast of Africa. This has a 50% chance to develop into a cyclone with tropical depression strength or greater in the next 7 days. We're a little worried about this because we don't know exactly what it's going to do yet, but for right now, things aren't looking too intense. Next up, we got Tropical Storm Joyce. Right now, it's just chilling out there kind of in the mid-Atlantic here, right in the middle of your map, but it is going to very, very quickly die out, although it could bring some impacts to Bermuda. However, at this time, it's not looking super likely. It's looking like it's going to go pretty far to the east of Bermuda. A system that will bring impacts to Bermuda, however, is Tropical Depression 12, and we're going to talk about why later in this video, but the biggest area of concern is this little wave here off the coast of South America that has a 50% chance to develop into a tropical cyclone in the next 7 days, and let's go ahead and get into why that's such a big problem right now by looking at the GFS model for the southeastern United States. Now, I'm going to be careful with my wording here because I know there's still a lot of people shaken up from Helene, but this system could become into a tropical storm. We could get tropical storm Kirk out of this, I believe. I don't think that we've had Kirk yet. Yeah, because the most recent one was Joyce. So this would be tropical storm Kirk. The GFS is saying that this will get down to a 997 millibar low pressure system, which again would be equivalent to about weak tropical storm force winds there. And they're saying it could make some sort of landfall near Tampa or Tampa Bay. Now, the thing to note here is that we are forecasting about a week out. This would not be until next weekend that this made landfall. So there's still a lot of time for details of change. There's not a ton of model agreements on this, so we can't set anything in stone. So remember, don't be scared, be prepared. And again, this is not going to be anything you haven't already seen this year. Helene and even Debbie were more intense systems than this will likely be. So anyway, let's go ahead and move on to Tropical Depression 12, that system that right now is just off the coast of Africa. We can see that it is going to quickly develop into a tropical storm by later tonight, a hurricane by Wednesday morning, and into a major hurricane by later this week. Now, the reason this is going to be a little bit of a problem is because right now the National Hurricane Center's General Cone here is saying that within the next couple of weeks, this could make a beeline for Bermuda if it continues to head in that same track there. So we'll watch out for Bermuda there, but again, right now, things are not set in stone because this is forecasting multiple weeks out here, so take this all with a grain of salt. However, the model intensity guidance with this is quite intense. We do have a few members poking it around to Category 4 intensity, which would be a pretty big deal. Some are saying Category 3. We've actually got some of them peaking all the way at a tropical storm, though, so again, really not enough model agreements at this point to make any definitive, clear decisions on that, but just look out in the future. So that's going to be it for this video. If you guys did enjoy, please be sure to like and subscribe. Again, we went into a lot of stuff this episode, but we did it in a relatively quick amount of time, so if I went over anything too fast and you still have any questions, make sure to leave those down below. I will be responding to all comments if you ask for a response. But yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.